Hey guys, so it's day 2. I got my camp all packed up and I'm ready to go. Today, my goal is just to hike all day until it gets probably around 7, and then I'm gonna find camp. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get. It just depends on how many breaks I take and stuff like that, how fast I hike. Okay guys, check this out. I don't know if you can see him, but there he goes. I just startled a turkey and she ran away, and then all her little babies are just running all over the place, and it's the cutest thing ever. I just wanted to point out some things about the forest along here. So as you're hiking along, it's really important to practice those forestry skills that you've been working really hard at. Your tree ID, looking around at different species compositions of the forest and how they change, like what kind of species are down in the bottomlands and what kind of species are up on the flatter upland areas and on the slopes and on the south slope versus the east facing slope. So these are all things that you can practice paying attention to as you're hiking around, and those are skills you got to keep practicing. If you stop practicing them, you're gonna forget everything. Trust me. So as you're hiking around, just really be aware, situational awareness of everything that's around you. That includes hazards like snags and widowmakers and such, but also just be aware of what's around you in the forest and really look. Like, for instance, what I've been hiking through today has all been fairly early successional forest. There's a lot of invasive species, autumn olive, tulip poplar, stuff that comes up when an area has been cleared. And then I came to this area and it looks very different from what I've been going through. As you can see, the forest is a lot more open. There's a lot less stuff in the mid-story. And on closer investigation, this area was definitely burned. There's a lot of oaks and hickories in the overstory. There's a lot more light in the overstory than some of the areas I've been going through, less maples and those mesophytic species. And then as you come investigate a little more, you can see like fire scars, places where these like smaller diameter trees have been killed. And on some of the larger trees, you can see fire scars too. And you can definitely tell that this area was burned at some time and has been managed in some way. So I was just hiking along and I came across this timber stand. So I just thought I'd show you guys. I actually don't know a ton about how these are marked. It looks like the hardwoods are marked in orange, and I think their loblollies are marked blue. So that's all I got. So yeah, we got a lot of different markings. They're not all being taken out. Some are being left. So looks like a selective harvest of some sort going on here. Pretty cool. It's about that time. I've been looking for a good camp spot for about like, I don't know, the last hour and a half, and I haven't found anything awesome. I was hoping for something a little bit better than this. Also, I ended up on this ridge line and I had a hard time finding water, so I considered hiking down. There's some creeks down below, or I did find this little one of those little catchment basins, and I actually got water out of that. So it's a little bit funky water, but whatever, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna really quick set up my tent because it's already like 7:15. It's a little later than I was hoping to camp, and get started on dinner. Oh yeah, so I wanted to show you the reasons I chose this camp. A big one was kind of because I was running out of time, but I'll show you a few good things about it. Okay, so as you can see, it's relatively free of vegetation. It's relatively flat. It's all this big grove of sugar maples. There's a like snag right there, but it's a very short snag. And then there's one over there, but I'm just gonna make sure not put my tent beneath that. Other than that, it's fine. It's a little closed in, not a great view, but it's fine. It's gonna be dark here in a minute anyways. Tent real quick, and now I'm gonna cook dinner before it gets dark.